We guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I guess I got my glasses on. I look professional. I got my hat on. My hair's all messed up. All right, let's do this. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife.
This is Tracy.
And this is special guest,
Glenny rides.
Glenny rides.
Glenny's in the house.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you, bud.
Thrilled to have you on here with us.
Yeah. Talk a little bit.
Yep. Thrilled.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, this is my second bike that I've had. I've had this bike for about 5 years. Had my first bike for about 6 years. So, about 10 years riding, somewhere around there. No previous dirt bike experience or anything. I've had about 4 years between the bikes, as far as like selling one and then buying the R1. The first one was a Katana. It was a 600.
Oh, nice.
It was a great bike. It definitely helped me like learn the ropes of riding and leaning and all that stuff. And then this bike I just got and like 4 years ago. And it's a leader bike, so it's
a lot of power.
A lot different.
Yeah.
A lot different. But the Katana, like I would rip the throttle after 4 years of owning it, and then I would want more power,
Mm-hmm. And it just wasn't there to have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of like to rip it a little bit. I've never done any wheelies on that Katana. I've never even tried. I think I did try once and like almost flew off the back of it. And I was like, all right, no more with that.
Yeah, done with that.
That's Tracy's problem on his Harley. He tries to fall off the back of it.
Yeah, I did. When I hit the throttle, it does make me slide back on the seat.
Yeah,
for sure.
you gotta grab it.
Yeah, you do. You gotta grab it.
You gotta ride it.
Yeah. Well, next time we go on a long trail, I'm gonna put it in sport mode, give it a little bit more action there to it.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to do wheelies now.
You are?
No, I said don't be trying to do wheelies.
Dude, I end up on my back. It's going to be a long day somewhere.
Oh, man. So the R1, I was like, I'm going to try and do a wheelie, whatever. And I brought it up. It was a power wheelie. I was going I think I was in first gear. I was going like 40 and brought it up and then couldn't get it to come back down.
Oh, man.
I smacked the rear brake. It came down and crashed, and I looked at the speed. I was going 75.
Oh, because your throttle just went back a little further? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, yep, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But then, I find myself here and there, if I'm trying to pass a car on, a country road or whatever, it does get really, really light,
Yeah, it'll pick up quick, like we were talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is that the fastest bike in the world right now that you have, or is it close to it? Because I heard you say something like on.
It's probably on a top 10 list.
I'd say the Fireblade might be I think Fireblade's the
what's
top.
the Ninja H2R?
That might be up there too. You're right. That's probably 1-2 somewhere in that ballpark.
That's
you're
like
right.
that supercharged bike that's like $50,000 or something.
It's like 55,000. Yeah, you're right. That's probably the fastest.
That bike is mean.
I couldn't even imagine trying that thing.
I couldn't even imagine spending $50,000 on a bike.
No,
there's no way.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you always give out gift cards and bracelets and stuff like that, and you do special things. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started out handing out stickers my first year, and I was like, it's they come in like a sheet of 100 or something. So I'm sitting there trying to cut them, and some of them are wonky, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So then I moved over to bracelets, and the bracelets are really cool. My first couple runs, they didn't do anything special. These actually glow in the dark, and I brought these for you guys.
Oh, nice.
My blue ones for this year.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
We will hand those out. Yeah.
I just gave you guys a handful so you could have them. And they glow in the dark now. They've got writing on the front that says check out my YouTube channel. And then on the back, it's got my logo in a couple spots. Glenny rides, be yourself. That's the message for
I see that,
all the bracelets. And so I normally,
Pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah. I normally just pass them out, and people love them. I've seen people with them on and stuff. It's good stuff.
Makes you feel good when you see that they wearing what you put them. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's how we met, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going down after one of our rides, and I was over by Hebron, and I was having some problems getting into the fast lane because I was a little too slow. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of car. This car was just behind me, and he just gets in between the car and him.
Yeah.
And then lets me get into the fast lane so I can speed up a little bit. Didn't know who he was or anything.
Right.
He's just doing a good gesture motorcycle thing.
Well, I found myself looking for you out on the road. Like, I'm trying to see you. Do I see Glenny anywhere? I haven't seen you yet, but I definitely try to see you, you know.
This is, man, like, it's hard to miss me. This is what I always rock. I always rock a Glenny Rides t-shirt. Yeah. And then it's a red bike, so.
Yeah.
It's just red on red.
Oh, I got my eyes out. Hopefully one of these days I'll run into you.
Speaking of the t-shirt, it actually was in Hebron this morning.
Really?
Yeah. So the t-shirt I was going to give you, so it's arriving a little late, but it came from Iron, Texas.
Yeah.
So,
Irvin, Texas,
I looked this morning and it's like, bing, it was right in Hebron. I was like, man, I wish it would have been one day
one day sooner.
I would have been able to give you the t-shirt.
Yeah, the updates, man, in the shipping world, sometimes
it's
drive
sketchy.
me crazy.
Yeah, it's sketchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So I've heard you've been test riding some Indian motorcycles and stuff here at the dealership. What have you been riding now?
Yeah, so I got the 24 Scout. That was a lot of fun. I did that. I did a Chieftain, I believe.
Nice.
It's the one with the cams. It's a white one.
Yep.
It's loud. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I would buy it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And then last week, which that video came out, I did the KTM adventure bike, which was pretty cool. Aaron was like, "Hey, take it to a trail if you know a dirt road or something." And I was like, I don't know of any around here, you know. So
yeah.
So I ended up going to a construction site.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Well, that's close. Yeah.
Getting nails in the tires?
Huh?
Getting nails in the tires?
No. It's where they're clearing out basically like a
like a
huge
landscape
field
somewhere. Yeah.
to make like a warehouse. But just rode that in there, and I didn't go crazy at all because he said I had to wash it if I brought it back dirty. So
You're like, I don't want to wash this thing.
yeah. I was like, I $3. I mean, I don't know about that. So I just rode it around and then brought it back. But yeah, that bike, I think the suspension travel was like 8.7 inches.
Nice.
Dude, you could probably smack a curb and
wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah. You just.
Yeah. I can't say the same for my Harley.
Yeah.
I hit that bump on that long ride, man. I swear, it hurt like crazy.
So have you test rode some Indians, like a bunch of them?
Today I'm planning on test driving the Sport Chief. We're supposed to do that. I think it's up there ready for me to take out here in a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking about test riding the Shotgun 650 back here behind us. So just kind of get an idea what it feels like. So,
okay.
So that's what I'm looking at today, yeah.
So
they're both nice bikes.
If you had to pick right now between a Harley and an Indian, what would you do?
Man, it's tough. It puts me on the spot. I like my Harley, man. I love Harley. But he's been sending me some videos on this Sport Chief, and they're kind of outdoing Harley right now. I mean, it already comes with all the LED lighting all the way around. It's got the Fox shocks on it, which are super nice shocks. I mean, I feel like, and I'm not bashing Harley because I'm a Harley guy. I just feel like Harley needs to offer a little bit more for what you're paying for,
Yeah, Harley's a cult.
Basically. Shots fired.
That's a big word there, man. That's a big word.
I don't think you're ever going to get
Glenny Rad's not affiliated. Not affiliated.
He does this to me, dude. He does this to me.
This is a challenge.
Yeah, but you can't do that, man. You can't throw it out like that. You got to be like subtle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean Harley, you're paying for the name. I've heard you guys talk about it before. Each letter.
Yeah,
each
you
letter.
are. Yeah, you are.
And he's like one of these name brand guys. He's got to have Nike shoes. He's got to have Nike shirts. He's got to.
Man.
Yeah.
Glenny Rad's not affiliated.
This is how we roll, man. That's where our entertainment piece comes in handy, right there.
Gotta have a little fun.
Yeah, I gotta have a little fun, man.
Yeah, I think Indian, man, they're craftsmanship. They
look sharp, really.
They don't leak oil. Yeah. You're not judged like Harley riders.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean
Speaking of that,
there are some things with it. Yeah.
So how are you judged when you're riding around?
Oh yeah, the sport bike world.
Yeah.
I still have people that don't wave to me. The weekend warriors out here.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Well, we know you wave to everybody because I see you do that.
Dude, I wave the scooters.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you know why I wave the scooters?
They get it?
Because I'm a man. that's in my videos. I always say that, man. Like, and that's actually how I met Aaron here. I waved the scooters because I'm a man, and I whipped a Yui, caught him on the expressway, and handed him a couple bracelets.
He was on a scooter?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
On the
I'll
expressway?
have to talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
I got to ask you about that.
He's a pretty tall guy.
He was pegging it out, so, you know, I was
He
like,
was
hey,
pegging
there
it.
he is.
Was it like one of those Suzuki 450s or something? One of the big ones?
It was a bigger one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But,
Those things will move, yeah.
Dude, people judge, man. I'm like, whatever.
You're on two
you know,
wheels.
just
You're having fun. That's all that matters. Yeah.
I really want to flip them off, but I don't.
What about people with cell phones?
Oh man. So
I know you see that a lot.
yeah. I don't care if you're at a light and you're on your phone. Whatever.
Right.
Do what you want. Play
right.
a board game. Whatever.
Right.
But dude, when like the steering wheel's moving and you've got your phone like this,
There's a problem.
it's bad. It's bad.
It is. You startled a lady the other day on one of your videos. I saw.
So yeah, that was bad. What I didn't show is that she was all over the road before I met her.
Oh, here we go.
You know,
There we go. Now
all over the
distracted
road,
driver.
and I'm thinking this chick or person is drunk. I need to check on them. And
but it was all this phone. Yeah. Wow.
So. I didn't show that, but that's the truth.
That was the reality
that's
of it.
the
Yeah.
truth, man. And she was literally like, you know, bouncing in the lane, and I'm like, I'm not getting in front of that.
No. Yeah.
But, yeah, judging wise, you know, I mean, you're gonna have that. Cops even judge you.
Yeah, that's what I was
you
going to
know.
ask. Yeah. 'Cause, I
Cops
mean,
judge
Do you feel like you get looked at a little harder because you're on a sport bike versus?
Yeah. Like, honestly, they don't mess with me. My plate, I have like one of them tucked plates that are kind of like between the tire and the motorcycle.
Right, up underneath.
You can see it, but kinda, you know.
Right.
But I haven't been pulled over too many times. Mainly, it's just from what I'm doing. If I'm doing something stupid, as far as like, I got pulled over in like Harrison, Ohio, or something where there was two lanes. One was turning left, the other one was going straight. I went straight in the left lane. They pulled me over.
They're like, don't
give
do
you a
that.
ticket?
Yeah.
No. Oh man, I gave him some bracelets.
You gave him a gift card to
You bought
Chick-fil-A.
your way out.
Yeah. I'm like, hey
Nice.
man, I'm running a YouTube channel. Here you go.
Do you think that might have helped you in this area? Because, I mean, you stop at a lot of firehouses and a lot of police stations, and you give out gift cards and stuff like that. You think that might, police officers going by, I think that's Glenny rides, and just let you go?
I don't know, maybe. But hey, it can't hurt.
It's not hurting your cause.
No,
right?
I will tell you guys one thing. So I was passing out gift cards for the 4th of July like a couple years ago. And then I was in my car, and I got pulled over by a Florence cop. He was like, hey, I can't read your license plate. You know, he was being all official up front.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that cover. He's like, yeah, it's kind of faded, and you can't, like, because I have one of them plastic covers over the license plates. Can't really see it too well. So I was like, oh, hey, you know, here you go. Here's some bracelets. He's like, you just gave me a gift card the other day.
Oh, so he remembered.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
He's like,
nice.
so I can't give you a ticket. And I was like, whoa.
So it does work.
I was like, whoa, you're making it obvious, buddy. Just give me a wink or something next time.
Just don't put that in the video.
Nice.
No, like the cover was pretty faded. It was like that, the plastic just got hard. I just went back there immediately and just snapped it off. I was like, whatever.
just took it
It's-
off of it. Yeah.
Not worth getting pulled over and just taking time out of your day. But yeah, he was cool. I met a lot of cool cops. A lot of people, man. Like, there's this sport bike versus cop like
It's on
thing
YouTube.
out there.
Mentality
It's
or
YouTube.
thought. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I guess it is. It's just negative people on YouTube doing this crap and like running from the cops, posting the videos. You know.
It
Not
blows
having
my
driver's
mind.
license.
Yeah.
That kind of
I
stuff.
did see a video the other day where a cop actually ripped a guy off his sport bike, and the guy didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's going to be a massive issue right there, in that community or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah. So like, I've talked to cops before. Man, they tell me all kinds of stuff
there's stories out there
that I don't share just to protect them.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, like, that's just freaking crazy, man.
It is,
And I
yeah.
think, I mean, riding that type of bike, I mean, it's a lot faster. You can go in curves a lot faster. Do you think that just these younger kids, you think they just see that as, hey, I can possibly run away from a cop just because I see it on Facebook or something like that? I mean, it just seems like it's just like it's in the back of their heads, like,
Yeah.
I can do this.
Well, and I think in the generation too, I think they don't believe in rules. Like they don't think rules exist for
I think
them.
that as older they get, they start believing.
Maybe.
In it.
Maybe
you got to kind of settle down.
Yeah. Settle down. Yeah.
But that 18 to 25-year-old range, man, I feel like they feel like the rules don't apply.
Yeah.
You see it on the road. I mean, if you're going 100+ miles an hour and you're standing up, you don't.
Yeah, we're going down the interstate.
Yeah. Apparently, you don't. There's no rules for you. I guess.
I'm sorry to say this. We talked about
I told him that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's a different type of motorcyclist.
No, I would love to have a sport bike though.
Yeah, I would love to.
I would own one in a heartbeat. I love that style. I love the body style. I love the look. But then my wife says, you would look silly on that. I'm like, give me a chance.
Nah, man, you get a helmet, you get the full race suit.
Yeah, I would do that. I would 100% do that. And I looked at the new Ninja 500s just for giggles. And
oh, man, dude, them things are sick.
They're sweet. And she just was like, no. And I'm like, God darn it.
Have you ever seen him on a Honda Navi?
No.
Yeah,
Stuff?
yeah.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
He looks like it's a fire suit. He's bigger than the motorcycle. He's got the
love
helmet. He's got all the padding and everything else.
Heck yeah, man. I'll ride anything. If it's on two wheels, I'll ride.
Yeah,
I was going to ride that little Honda suitcase bike that you had.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to ride that damn thing.
Yeah, you got one of them?
He did.
I did. They sold it.
Yeah.
Well, it was my daughter-in-law. Her boyfriend's.
Her boyfriend, yeah. He wanted on some kind of thing. What was that?
Car Customs.
Cavalcade Customs, yeah.
The car show.
Yeah, they were giving away like 10 of them, and he won one of them. And he picked it up right here in Florence.
Yeah, I was already planning my ride on that thing, and they got rid of it.
And what's weird, you can't go buy it at a Honda dealer. You got to go to actually car dealer.
You got to go to the car dealer to get it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It puts a fit right in the back seat. They call it a suitcase bike.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But I'll ride anything on two wheels, man, if I can manage it. Now these bigger bikes, I don't think so. But
the only thing with sport bikes is you cut down the comfort. You got to change your angle that you're sitting on the bike, and you just bump up the speed, acceleration, and a little bit more handling.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask him. I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now. But I was going to ask you, if you did a long ride, how long would you be able to ride on the cross
We were
ride?
talking about that earlier, yeah.
Man. Without a butt brake?
Yeah, with the butt brake.
Like straight or with?
Yeah.
With? I mean, without, I rode to Lexington. I got there in like an hour.
Going about 200 miles per hour.
I was flying.
About 85, 90, right? We won't say too fast.
Yeah. No, I was going about 140.
All right, okay. Yeah. It's out there now.
Hey, you see this? Liability. I have none. You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't know.
No, people do know me though.
That is true.
They hit me up all the time. I'm like, no Facebook friends. Like, I can't do that. If you follow my page. But anyways, yeah. So, without a butt brake, I can get to Lexington, Dayton. I'd say with a butt brake, I'd probably just go and just try. I don't know. Probably break down in tears. And
Well, on our group, we usually do about an hour and a half break because we have some, 3-gallon tankers.
I was almost in tears.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
You almost ran out of gas.
I did. I forgot to fuel up at the station. I was all, I was trying to mingle with everybody and talk to everybody. And then I had to go to the bathroom. Next thing you know, we were on the bikes going back out. I'm like, I got back on. I'm like, oh, I didn't get gas.
And we're communicating with our cardos, and he's like, oh, my God, my gas. Oh, I'm at 50%. I should be good. Oh, it went down the quarter. Oh, it went back to 50 because every curve.
Well, the anxiety.
Well, I was going to put it in sport mode, and then I'm like, well, shit, I can't do that now. I got to, there's no way I'll run out of gas.
Yeah, you would.
I would have put that in eco mode.
I should have. I should have downed it. But then again, I had to keep up with the group, so I was kind of caught in a storm there, really.
So was that your first group ride?
That was my first group ride.
Dude,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I loved it. I had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was great.
All you got to do is just not hit anybody.
They put him in second for that.
I made sure of that.
Because they were afraid that he was in the back. He would just keep on going and hit everybody.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy on Wild Hogs, dude. I'm not going to do that.
That's good, man. Congrats.
Yeah, I had a good time.
That was the
fun.
first time I was a motorcycle rider and a therapist at the same time.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Kind of coaching them along.
I can't wait till that video comes out.
No. I want
It's
to.
one-sided, though. It's one-sided.
I got to watch this first before you go releasing that.
Oh,
It's
man.
copyrighted.
Yeah, have a pre-release party.
So do you think about ever getting like a touring bike, to go on
Yeah,
your channel in the future?
eventually my back's probably going to blow out. I've had some back issues lately that I haven't really told anybody about. I had some back surgery where they kind of go in and deaden the nerve. So, because I was having so much pain, and you can't even tell in my videos. I just wrote it out, you know, where like I can't even pick something off the ground. I was like trying to grab it with my feet, you know.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, and I'm like, am I fat? Am I overweight? Like, what's going on? Why is this happening? Well, I had a disc that's just like melting away,
The
you
shot,
know?
yeah.
So it was kind of pushing on the nerves and everything one way and then melting the other way. I was like, oh God. So had that and then lost some weight. So I think I should be good, but I'm going to ride out the sport bike as long as I can. And then I'll probably have to switch to a cruiser. But man, like I can't I feel like I don't have as much agility on a cruiser that I do on a sport bike.
And I don't think you ever will. No, yeah.
Like-
I mean, not that I'm aware of.
And I'm like, maybe I'm just not used to it, but it still feels just wider, you know?
And
With-
you're
with a
planted,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're riding these bikes, because I know you rode the Chieftain, right?
Mhm.
What'd you think about that bike?
It was awesome. It was awesome. You know, the speed's not there, the acceleration's not there compared to what I'm on, but
right.
dude, the comfort. I don't know about you guys were talking about cup holders. What's up with that?
They got them out there. All the people in the group had one just
Yeah.
about.
Freaking cup holders.
I know.
man.
Like I said, I was looking for the backpack thing with the thing to come around, whatever you call it.
But you also got to have a windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're going down there and you're like, you got all over your freaking helmet, you'd be like, can't see, you got windshield wipers on.
So you know you got camping and then you got what is it, glamping, right? Glamour's camping.
Like that intermediate.
So what's you got motorcycle riding and then, you know, what's the
What's that,
upgraded
happy
luxury
medium?
version of that?
Yeah, you're the expert. What
I
is
mean,
it?
cup holders, seat warmers.
I'll tell you what, if you ever went to like KOI, like the parks and stuff like that, they actually have motorcycle campers or
Really?
cabins.
Yeah.
So it's like a one person or one bed cabin, so you can actually rent it for like $60 a night. So you can actually go camping with your motorcycle, put it right in the front. It's right, you got a parking spot right in front of it. And it's beautiful. I mean, or you can pitch a tent in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just go out
A
there.
lot of people do that too.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
they do
So you
that.
got a tent in your back, you got a cup holder in front, you got a microwave underneath. You know, and
that adventure bike you were riding, that's something they would do with that thing. They'd throw a tent on the back of there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of stuff you can do with the touring bike and crotch rocket. You probably could do that with that too. So, but it's just amazing all the stuff that you can do with the motorcycle. But yeah, there's a lot of glamour with it. You know, that you can get all this little stuff. I mean, I see people with the touring pack on the back at flags that 6 foot tall and crazy stuff. I don't know how they do that.
I want to
There's a
know
lot
about the
of wind
ones that have
drag.
those handles that are way up here and like they're holding on up here. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean,
like what does that feel like? You know,
I
when you're
don't
going
know
around.
how.
Yeah, how do you
I
do that in
could-
a parking lot?
I couldn't do it.
That's
I
not really
couldn't
a
ride
touring
like
bike though. But
no, but I'm just saying like that to me. How in the world are you riding a bike with your hands way up here and you're going like that? You know.
that's somebody that's got a lot of back surgeries.
Listen, when
Keep that back straight.
you have a Harley, okay?
Yeah.
When you join a gang, that'll be you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a Harley. I've decided I'm not gonna get.
Oh,
a
are
Harley.
you dead set now? Are you not
Yeah,
the
I think
CVO?
I am. I think I
Oh,
am.
man.
Yeah, I mean, I like that
Good for you.
motorcycle, but I'm waiting for Indian to come out with a newer entertainment center, and I think that's probably gonna be next year, hopefully, or the year after that.
So you're crossing
Crossing it.
fingers. Yeah.
Before I'm 70, now I'm gonna buy a new Indian. But I'm gonna stay with mine. I'm not gonna go with probably the touring pack either, because I could upgrade to the Pursuit, but it's pretty much the same bike other than touring pack. But yeah, I mean, Indian's where I'm gonna stay. I think. I mean, there's so many things going on with Harley. I just don't even want to talk about. I'm sure.
Let's keep it friendly.
Yeah, I don't have anything against Harley.
I
I just
know.
hear so much bad stuff about them, dude. Like leaking oil, breaking down.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, like America.
Yeah, there was a YouTuber. I think his name was Headshot, and he went down to Daytona Bike Week down there, and his Harley broke down like 6 times. A brand new one, the
Jeez,
2025.
Pete.
Oh my gosh.
And the dealer down there didn't want to touch it. It's a Harley dealer. So, because the mechanics, some of them wasn't educated enough for the new bikes.
Yeah.
They didn't know what was wrong with it. So he had to go back to his dealership. Finally, they figured out it was something with the battery and something else. I mean, there was a lot of problems with his motorcycle. There's a lot of videos about what happened, and he's happy with it now. I mean, they figured it out, and it's running really good, and everything else hasn't broke down since then. But
that would be stressful to buy a brand new bike and spend that kind of money,
all your
and then
bikes in for
and
that.
be right on.
And you know how much money they paid.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, I'm sure.
And I mean, I'm sure there's a limit out there. I mean, every time you buy a bike, you got a possibility somebody didn't put it together right. But this bike, this litter, they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. They put a new wiring harness on it. They put all kinds of stuff in it, and it just couldn't.
Yeah, and that's expensive, man.
Yeah, exactly. But so you got a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So how many subscribers you got?
20,000. I'm over 20,000.
20,000.
You're moving pretty
yeah.
quick now. Once you get to that level, you start going pretty fast. I'm sure you're stagnant there for a while, but after, like, if you're at 20, it seems like you can go to like 90,000 pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because everybody's sharing your video. It comes in everybody's friends' feeds.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. We got Lonely 54, but
Hey, man. I remember when I had 7.
yeah.
And it was like, this thing ain't moving enough. So
Yeah.
then I had the cop video, my first cop video. That went on Fox 19. And
Then it just took off from there.
that definitely helped. I
Yeah.
will say that.
Yeah.
So how long has it been?
I'm on my 4th year
Okay.
of doing YouTube.
Okay.
Wow.
So there you go, guys. You know, 4 years from now.
Maybe we'll be there.
We're not even a year yet.
Huh?
We're not even starting.
Yeah, we haven't hit a year yet.
Yeah, we're probably like maybe 6 months.
Dude, you should have seen my first year. You go back and watch my first video.
I think I will, yeah.
Crap. Don't. I've been so close to deleting it like 40
No,
times.
Don't do that.
Yeah. But I'm like, it was a nightmare. I was like, dude, like I could put my GoPro on 720 and get like 8 hours of battery life. I'm gonna do that. You know? No.
What I like about your videos is kind of inspirational for younger kids.
Yeah.
You know, because you're helping cops. You're doing the 4th of July cards. You know, for was it soldiers and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you had the Mom's Day.
Yeah, I
Oh
like
my
how he's
gosh,
reaching
it's-
out to all those things. Yeah.
I think that's so great that you're doing that kind of stuff. And then that's just, you know, whatever age group you have, they're looking at your videos and you're saying that's a good guy.
Yeah.
And hopefully nothing ever, ever get in trouble or like I'm going 300 miles per hour going down to Lexington, Kentucky. But I mean, when I started watching your videos, it's like, wow, this guy's different. There's a lot of people that have that niche. I'm sure there's going to be people watching you and they're going to start copying you and stuff like that.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
It's already happened. But dude, go for it, man. Like the more happiness you can spread, go for it.
The first thing I did when I got this home, I went home, I started looking for these bands. I was like, holy cow, 90 or you get 100 of them for $90 and that kind of stuff. I mean, and it's like this guy's got it. He's got it made. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I mean, because he pulled right up beside me, and he hands me the band, and I was like, who are you? What's going on? And I noticed he had a camera, and I was like,
But you found out real quick, right? Like you went and researched.
I went and researched it.
Right.
And he gave me 2, and I gave one to my wife, and I had one. So, and when I went straight home, I looked at YouTube, and there's the channel. I subscribed, and that's what it is. And then I reached out to you. I said, hey, listen, can we do this?
Yeah, like on a comment.
Yeah.
And because he's from this area, I mean, support each other, and it's been great.
I appreciate the comments that you made on a couple of our videos too.
I missed the last one on Tuesday, but I checked the one out before that. And I like what you guys are doing, talk to different people, talk about just BSing and talking about good stuff that people want to hear.
Right.
It's a long road. You guys got to stick with it.
Oh, we will.
I'm telling you, a lot of people just fall out after the first couple years. And it's so easy to do. You're like, oh man, 50 subs, 100 subs. I'm not doing this anymore. But if you stick with it and keep going, it is worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree too. So 4 years, and you got 20,000 subscribers plus.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What's your future gonna be like?
I don't know.
You're gonna start feeling that pressure where you gotta make a video every day.
So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. My quality will tank if I do that.
Yeah.
So he was asking me why I started in the first place, and I told him I used to watch this guy. He was real popular moto vlogger, and he did motorcycles for like 8 years, and now he's like rebuilding old Fords or old Chevys, like rear ends and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to see this. Like, I want to see motorcycles, you know? And he completely got the YouTube money and then went into redoing cars and everything. So I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this guy anymore. I said, screw it. I'll just start my own, you know? It does help, like, getting rid of the day-by-day grind that you do, you know? I kind of told Fox 19 that too.
I'll be right back.
And it's really helped me that way, like, you know, just do something different. But yeah, like it's completely worth it. If you guys just stick with it, you'll love it.
Yeah. Well, that's my plan. I mean, you know, I feel bad that I'm not able to create more content because of work, because we work too, you know, and it's just hard to get all the time. Got a family to take care of. And
did you guys take off for today?
I'm on vacation this week.
I was already
off today.
I was scheduled off.
Yeah, this is my vacation week right here.
Oh, happy
Yeah,
vacation.
Yeah. Well, it's almost over now, but yeah. Right.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It gets depressing when you get down to those final couple days.
Yeah. So what are you guys going to do? You guys going to keep doing podcasts and just stick with this? Because I know you've thrown in some motorcycle videos.
Yeah, I would like to start doing some reviews and stuff like that too. Throw some of that out there.
Yeah.
We definitely see a increase on our ride videos. We see more hits on those than we do our podcast. So
what do you think about shorts?
I just started them like 2 weeks ago.
really,
Yeah, I just started them like 2 weeks ago. That's another thing, man. I can't keep up with TikTok. I can't keep up with.
there's too much. Yeah,
It's too much. People are like, get an Instagram, get a TikTok. You gotta have a TikTok. I'm like, man, I can't keep up with all these social media platforms.
right. It's just too much. Yeah.
So YouTube pays the best. So I was like, all right, I'm going all in on YouTube.
There you go.
I just started doing the shorts. It's kind of a pain to edit. I will tell you that.
To get it where you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To kind of move. With me, you know,
big
I'm not
learning
center
curve.
frame constantly.
Yeah.
So I've got to move the camera left and right, up and down to keep what I want in frame. But I think the shorts are good, man. It's kind of like an outreach, you know. Some people just watch shorts.
They get hit.
exactly.
They get hit good. Yeah, I know that. They get a lot of hits.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think shorts are just like that. It's like an intro to your intro, and then someone will click to your main videos. But
Yeah.
you're going to get more hits on a short than anything, I think, now.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing too. Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped a video, dropped a short, and it got like 10,000 views in the first day.
And you're like, wow.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, more people I can reach out to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's quick because you're on break. You're just going through shorts. Shorts. You don't have time to watch.
Now, do you feel like you
54-minute
gained subscribers out of that video, the one that you got the 10K hits, or did you see an increase
I
in
think
that?
I gained a couple. I don't think all of,
that's
you know.
what- yeah, I haven't seen a lot of increase. So even though we're getting 500-600 hits, we're not getting.
There's a lot of people, man, they're just scrolling. You
Yeah,
know? They're
yeah.
not like, oh, I like that. You know,
Yeah.
They're just scrolling. But if you show up on if they have seen you on their shorts, you're going to show up on more, you know?
Okay.
Unless they dislike it.
Right.
But you know, that's one thing. Like I had my first short, people watched, whatever. My second short, somebody commented and said, "Hey, you're in my area. You know, I watch you all the time." And then I think I gained a sub off of that.
There you go.
So if you keep uploading shorts, I don't know, how often do you guys upload?
We're at least twice a week, I'd say.
Yeah, at least once or twice. Yeah, this week we're probably gonna be two times. I also got another video, so it might be 3 times. But we do at least once a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with the podcasts. And then we can have you as a guest on the podcast too, if you want to be it.
Well, he is right now.
Well, this is a different. We're talking about the live.
Oh,
version.
the live. Yeah, when we do the
version.
live.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's
do
start
live.
doing
Yeah, we do
lives,
live
yeah.
ones too. Yeah.
So let's just take a break for a second.
Okay.
And then we'll come back, and then we'll be right
See you
back,
right.
guys.
All right.
Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife. That was episode number 22 of the Glenny Rides Part 1 interview. Part 2 will be released tomorrow, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. Part 1, we had a couple issues with the camera, but we got that fixed. My mic did not get fixed on either part, but hopefully you will tune in tomorrow and watch Part 2 because it was a lot of fun and it was crazy. Everybody have a good night. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife. That was episode number 22 of the Glenny Rides interview, part 1. Part 2 will be released tomorrow, and it was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, all right. What in the, okay, let's see if we can get this. All right. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife. Episode number 22 is what you're watching. It's a Glenny Rides interview. This is part 1. Part 2 will be released tomorrow. All right. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife. You have been watching episode number 22. That wasn't no fun. All right, let's see if we get this fucking shit going here. All right, let's see if we get this thing. Oh. I'll figure out this is the best way. Maybe it's this way, huh? I don't know. Oh, I like this one. All right, let's see if we get this thing working. This is crazy. All right. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife, episode number 22. Just want to thank Glenny. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife, episode number 22. Just want to thank Glenny Rides for help. All right. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife from episode. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching episode number 22, Glenny Rides, part 1. Part 2 will be released tomorrow, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. Please see us then. Thanks. Wow, that could have been easy. Hi, everyone. This is Chris from IronPonylife, episode. Okay. Hi, everyone. Let's do this. Let's pause a second. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from. Okay. Hey, everyone. That was episode number 22, part 1 of the Glenny Rides interview. Part 2 will be. What the? I need water.